Good morning, everyone. This is meteorologist Shane Hinton hopping onto our digital platforms to give you an update on the severe weather risk that the KVUE weather team is going to be monitoring throughout the next several days. Not only today, not only Friday, but possibly even into the weekend. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you those threats, show you the possible impacts, and then also we're going to give you a rough timeline, at least based off of what the models are showing right now. We'll go ahead and dive right into it. You're seeing the severe weather risk for today, Thursday. The majority of the severe weather threat is going to be to our north and to our east. So more of a problem for North Texas. But if we zoom in here locally, you will notice that overnight while you were sleeping, the Storm Prediction Center did increase the area that needs to be on alert for that level 1 out of 5 marginal risk for strong storms. This is basically a line along and north of the Austin metro area. Now it's worth noting, not everyone in this green area is going to see a strong storm today. Maybe even no one in this area today sees a strong storm. It just means the ingredients are there for one to develop. The stronger likelihood of strong storms actually arrives tomorrow. This is the Friday severe weather outlook. As you can see, big differences. We have a majority of the KVUE viewing area that's going to be under a level 2 out of 5 risk. That's the area in yellow. That includes all the I-35 corridor, all of the coastal plains, and portions of Blanco and Burnett County, even the southeastern edge of Gillespie County. The rest of the hill country will be under a level 1 marginal risk. The main concern, unfortunately, I hate saying this, with these storms is going to be the potential for large to very large hail. I don't usually say very large hail whenever I'm talking about storm threats, but this is a different situation. You're seeing these little black slash marks, the hash marks on the screen right now. That is indicating significant hail risk. That is 2 inches in diameter or greater. And as you can see, that likelihood encompasses the exact same area that falls under the slight risk. I-35 corridor, coastal plains, and just the western edge just off the west of the I-35 corridor as well. So let's take a look at these severe threats. For today, the concern is large hail, maybe damaging wind in an isolated storm if it were to be able to develop. For Friday, large to very large hail, damaging winds, flash flooding will be a concern, and then isolated tornadoes. Can't rule those out, although that's not the main risk that we're concerned about. What's causing this? Well, let's kind of take this full right now. Let me kind of walk you through it. What we're dealing with is we have this upper level low pressure system that's getting cut off from the rest of the upper level flow. On the eastern side of these systems, we usually see disturbances basically move along this diagonal line, and this is what's going to be bringing us multiple rounds of showers and storms over the next couple of days. So let's kind of walk you through all of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up full so you can get a full detailed look. Throughout the morning today, maybe some light drizzle or mist. Throughout the afternoon, maybe some scattered light showers. It's between the hours of 4 and 9 p.m. today that we could see those isolated strong storms along and north of I-30 or of Austin, along and north of Austin. If they were to develop, that would be the hail potential. But right now you can see the future track is keeping things quite stable and calm. That is not the case as we head overnight into Friday morning. On Friday, there will be 2 rounds of potentially strong storms, the first of which could arrive as early as 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, mostly for our northern counties. Now let's press forward into Friday afternoon. Around, let me wind this back for you, around 2 to 3 o'clock, we could see some strong storms start to develop with a cold front moving in, and then that grows more widespread throughout the day on Friday, throughout the evening, and then into the overnight hours as we head into Saturday. So let me wind this back a little bit. I know it jumped. I'm sorry, you guys. 9:30 Friday evening. Now let's leap forward into early Friday morning. This is 1:30 Saturday morning. Sorry. This is why we're going to have to keep a very close eye because these forecast models are getting a little bit more bullish on what we can actually expect. For today, some scattered light showers will be possible. Like I said, we can't rule out some isolated strong storms, highs peaking in the upper 70s to lower 80s. You'll notice our allergy count still fairly rough today with elm and cedar in the high categories and mulberry and mold in the medium. Hopefully we get some rain that will help to wipe out these allergens, but let me walk you through this. The GFS and the European model still not in agreement. They've been teetering and tottering back and forth. Now the GFS is the more aggressive with the rainfall totals. This would be great for our drought conditions, but it will not be great for a flash flood risk. The European model has been all over the place over the past even 5 hours, honestly, since this morning. It's been showing anywhere from 1/2 inch to some locations up to 2.5 inches. we can't rule out some isolated higher spots, and that's where I think our flooding concern will remain. Right now, the flood risk is mostly highlighting the I-35 corridor and the coastal plains based off of the outlooks. Let me pull up this 7-day forecast for you. You'll notice that we are going into a washout of a weekend. 60 to 80% chance for showers and storms, with I think our biggest concerns being on Friday into Saturday. We will be monitoring another cold front sliding to the area right through Monday. That will cool us down for the first half of the week as temperatures climb only into the mid to upper 60s. Now, once again, the KVUE weather team is going to be monitoring all of these updates, and we'll continue to provide those updates on air, online, on KVUE Plus. You can also download our KVUE News app for free and track the storms with us, and that way we can also send you any alerts if they were to be issued for your area. Until then, we hope you have a great day. Stay safe, stay smart, most importantly, stay kind, and we'll see you all again very soon.